Thank you for taking an interest in learning more about our upcoming facilities improvements at Cubberley K-8 School. The purpose of this presentation is to share information related to the scope of work to be performed, timing of construction, addressing potential project impacts, interim student housing, and providing answers to project-related questions that have been presented by the school community. First, we'd like to share some information related to the Measure E bond program, as we'd like to keep our community informed about not only the upcoming work at this school, but what other facilities improvements are planned throughout the district. In June of 2016, the Long Beach Unified School Board of Education adopted a comprehensive facilities master plan. The plan serves as a roadmap for future capital improvements and includes a detailed facilities needs assessment for each school site in the district. The facilities need identified at the time totaled $3.5 billion district-wide. Later that month, the school board approved a $1.5 billion bond measure to be placed on the November 2016 ballot. Voters approved Measure E with a 75% yes vote, and the district immediately started work on developing and finalizing plans for various facilities improvements for schools district-wide. As a reminder, the Measure E bond program cost $5 per $100,000 property value per month, and we'd like to thank the community for the ongoing support of the district's efforts. One of the primary focuses of Measure E is the installation of new or replacement air conditioning systems and other major infrastructure improvements at the 54 campuses where central air conditioning was outdated or non-existent. As of today, 1/3 of the planned air conditioning projects are in progress or complete. The modernization projects include not only new central heating air conditioning systems, but also utility infrastructure and accessibility upgrades, electronic classroom projectors, new lighting, windows, paint, and other necessary repairs. Each modernized classroom includes ceiling-mounted speakers situated throughout the room so that every student in the classroom is engaged and can hear the teacher's instruction regardless of where they are seated in the room. Students and community are also enjoying more track and field time on all-weather turf being installed at all Long Beach Unified Secondary Schools. Work is in progress or complete at 6 schools thanks to funding from Measure E. While there is a focus on air conditioning and classroom modernization, it is also important to have adequate space for play, physical education, and competitive athletics. A new track and field is currently under construction at Millikan High School, and a similar project is scheduled to begin at Lakewood High School next January. In our continued effort to serve the well-rounded student and student-athlete, we are also planning to build new aquatic centers at Lakewood, Millikan, Wilson, and Poly High Schools. The Aquatic Center projects consist of constructing a new 50-meter pool and adding a new building that contains locker rooms, restrooms, showers, offices, pool machine room, chemical storage, and pool equipment storage. Lighting and spectator bleachers are also included as part of each project. We are also planning on repurposing the existing natatoriums, which are inside existing buildings. These will differ by site. However, a sample project would include infilling the old pool areas and installing a multi-purpose flooring system over the area to create a multi-use gym. As you can see, we've already completed similar work at many campuses throughout the district, and we've focused our efforts on implementing lessons learned into our projects along the way. Today, more than 13,800 students in 538 classrooms on 23 campuses are already benefiting from completed Measure E campus upgrades. We are excited to begin work on your HVAC modernization project. Our district has the benefits of having multiple interim housing locations that schools can utilize while their site is under construction. These locations are situated at various geographic points within the district's boundary. Thus, we were able to make plans to temporarily relocate students to another site, all while not having to travel at a great distance. Each of our interim housing sites have been used by other school campuses over the years, and they are all outfitted with the typical classroom and support spaces needed to serve your school. Cubberley's HVAC project construction is planned to start in June 2020, with an expected completion of June 2021. The goal is to complete all renovations within 12 months so that students and staff return to their permanent and newly renovated classrooms at the start of the 2021 school year. Construction will be phased in order to maintain regular operation of the school. In addition, the kitchen and cafeteria will be prioritized over the summer to ensure food service to students is uninterrupted during the school year. Students in grades 6 through 8 will be temporarily relocated to the Monroe campus for the year in order to accommodate phased construction activities. Students in grades K through 8 will remain on campus but may have interim classroom moves mid-year. Cubberley's HVAC construction will occur in 3 phases. The first phase is the renovation of Building E, which includes the kitchen, cafeteria, and auditorium spaces. Construction of this phase is limited to the summer and will occur June 2020 through August 2020. The second phase is the renovation of Buildings A and B, which include the administration offices and classrooms. Construction of this phase will also start June 2020, but is expected to be completed by December 2020. The 2-week winter break will be utilized to set up the newly renovated spaces for occupancy upon student return. While the main administration building will be under construction during this phase, a temporary administration office will be provided. The third and final phase is the renovation of Buildings C and D, which are both classroom buildings. Construction of this phase will occur January 2021 through June 2021, and is expected to be ready for occupancy upon the start of the new school year. The bell schedule for the school will remain the same. Students in grades K through 5 will continue to maintain their regular bell schedule during construction. Students in grades 6 through 8, who will be temporarily residing at the Monroe campus for the school year, will be provided with bus transportation from Cubberley to Monroe in the mornings and from Monroe back to Cubberley at the end of the school day. Students utilizing the bus transportation at Monroe will be dropped off and picked up at the main gate entry north of the campus on Napomo Avenue. Students will be primarily utilizing the classroom building, outlined in yellow, the auditorium, kitchen, cafeteria building, outlined in navy blue, as well as the bungalows on the east side of campus. Students will also have full access to the playground and sports field year-round. Visitors can enter the campus via Ladoga Avenue at the main gate entry in the visitor parking lot. The architect for the Cubberley HVAC project is DLR Group. Their various engineering consultants include VCA Engineers, Budlung and Associates, and MHP Structural Engineers. The general contractor managing the construction of the project is Erickson Hall Construction. Our focus remains to hire as many local contractors, subcontractors, and business partners for work performed under the Measure E bond program. Construction is planned to occur Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. The contractor will have a designated area on campus for their temporary offices and will adhere to all safety, security, environmental, noise, and traffic regulations enforced by the Long Beach Unified School District and the City of Long Beach. Thank you for the questions you have submitted using our district Google form. You can access the Cubberley question and answer document by clicking on the Cubberley Cub mascot or by visiting our website to access the document titled Cubberley Questions and Answers, June 2020. If you have additional questions, you can send email at lbschoolbonds@lbschools.net or call us at 562-997-7550.